Hello everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Ark Survival Ascended. In the last episode we built this awesome looking arena, I still absolutely love it, and in today's episode we're going to use it to get some really good griffins. So between then and now I tamed up a few more griffins to try to get some better stats, combined them all into one, and I've basically got to the point where I've got it set up so we can start getting some mutations. So I've got it set up for weight, these guys will be breeding up for our weight mutations. These guys will be breeding up for our melee mutations. These guys will be breeding up for our stamina mutations. And I just have to set up the health one as well. And then hopefully we can get some really good mutations and get a really, really good griffin. So I wanted to I've already done these 3 of the stacks. But I wanted to show you guys how I do these stacks. Because it's not hard, but, figured people might want to know. I don't know if you can do it in vanilla with cryopods. I assume you probably can. But basically what you do is you get all your babies in the balls, and they need to be babies not grown at all for this to work. And then you just throw them out, move to the side a little bit, throw the next one out, move to the side a little bit, throw the next one out, and just keep on doing that until you have them all out. So I've got 40 per here, so I'm doing basically an 8x5 square of them. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and then when you get to the end of one row, you move back a little bit, 1, 2, and it's just like that. So yeah, I don't know how far we're going to bring these mutations. I suppose we'll see. I do also have a few traits. I think on the weight, health, and melee males, I've got some traits to make them a bit more mutable. The stamina one, I don't have anything for that. And yeah, basically any traits and any mutations that you have when breeding should be on the male, because that's the guy you're going to be swapping out. So, when you get a new mutation on a male, you swap out the old male for the new male, and you leave all the females the same, unmutated. That's how you do it for, I don't know, reasons, I guess. Yeah, the other thing as well, these guys take up a lot of food, so while these guys are growing up, you want to get a bunch of food so you can keep them topped up. In fact, I'll be able to show you how much they take. I don't even know if I'll have any food left to show you, actually, because these guys will probably eat it all before I get there. Yeah. We should... Is this the... Yeah, okay, sweet. So there we go. We need to let these guys grow up. It is very laggy. I think there's about a bit over 120 griffins. Yeah, here we go. And look at how fast they're eating that. Now, it's not going to be a constant stream of that speed, luckily, because I don't know how I'd keep up with that. But they do need to all get up to full food, and as you can see, they start out with not much food. I've already got these other 3 stacks got up to full food, and it was actually it surprised me, because getting all the food you needed, that was actually like the most time-intensive part of setting all this up. But I've figured out that with the ones we've already got set up, basically just breed them up, get all the eggs, chuck them into a pen, hatch the eggs, don't claim the babies, just let them grow up, and then kill them all, and you'll get like loads and loads of meat. So that's the way I've been gathering up all the meat, and hopefully that works out all right. Yeah, so essentially we've got to let this last little stack here grow up, make sure they're all fed up, and then we can start stacking mutations. Whew, alrighty guys, that was a bit of a mission. Yeah, I didn't realize, but I actually had them all too close together. So if you do this on your own arcs, make sure to spread them out a decent amount, because these fellas can get to the females from shockingly far away, let's just say. And yeah, we had a bit of crossing over going on, so I've had to space them out a bit more, but that's all right. We've made it work. So now we're all topped up on food, and we're ready to start these guys breeding. So if you have the mod, the Dino Depot mod, what you can do is you can just click enable all nearby, and it will do that. I've got the range set so it's good. If you don't have the Dino Depot mod, there is another way as well. You can hit enable mating on one of them, and then just copy settings to all nearby griffins. And I think that would have done all of them, actually. Yeah, and now they're all mating away. So now you wait for them to get some eggs. Hopefully it won't take too long here. Let's see, how long are they taking? I've got my rates pretty high up for this sort of thing. Yeah, so you won't take too long. You won't take too long. And yeah, and then you just yeah. Hopefully, I'm hoping that we can get a mutation straight off the bat, just so that I can, but basically just to show off, really. Oh my gosh, it is so laggy around here as well, by the way. I mean, what was it, 164, 165 griffins here? That's a lot of griffins. That is a lot of griffins. I mean, when I was collecting up the meat and doing that by just hatching out a bunch of eggs, I was like, my game was running at like 2 frames a second, 1 frame a second. It was crazy, crazy. You guys might complain that you wanted to see that, but trust me, you don't. I just realized we need to get some dino balls into these as well. So let's see, how many do we have? We have just under 400. Is that all we have in terms of dino balls? It does seem to be. I would like to get at least... Oh, are you kidding me? If we can fly back to home and just make up a few more, and then we can... Just so we can have a nice and round 100 in each. I reckon that that's a good idea, and then by the time we get back, we should have our balls. Nope, not our balls, our eggs, hopefully. Oh, this is the pen that yeah. And by the way, since I've been using I've cleared out a bunch of these caches already, but all of these caches, they just have they just have a bunch of souls of the griffins that I've killed for meat in them. It's insane, and my griffin is trying to have a go at this body. Yeah, I can't get to this body for some reason. So he just lives there now. I was actually meant to clear this out before I came over here, but it's okay. Anyway, we wanted to we'll just make 1 more stack, so that should be an additional 20, which should be more than enough, and then we'll pop 100 into each thing. Try to hatch out some eggs and hopefully get some mutations. If I can show off getting a mutation in this clip, that would be amazing. If I don't, then, well, sorry. Dear. Okay, what did you just eat? I don't even know. Okay, so yeah, you've got a bunch of eggs already. We'll split off 100. Pop them into there. And we'll pop all of these in here, and then we'll circle back around. Oh, I didn't mean to punch that. 100 of these. And then that will leave me a solid 14 balls to keep to myself. 100 into here. And our final 100 going into... Listen to all the griffins making their weird sounds. Alright, yeah, okay, we'll just start over here just for simplicity's sake so I can keep track of what I'm doing. And we've got a bunch of these weight ones here. So all we do is just search up eggs so that we're making sure that we're only dropping our eggs, and then just drop all of them out, just holding down 0. 0? O. O is the drop key. There we go. And what level is the... So we're looking for a 260? Really? No mutations? Not even 1 mutation? Are you kidding me? Alright, that's fine. So we can just kill all of them. Just like that. And we've actually already got another batch of eggs ready in there. We'll do our health ones. Egg. And all of these guys out. Okay, don't embarrass me. Show me a mutation. Come on. 260. There we go. We've got quite a few here, actually. Okay, and then we're looking... So this guy has a mutation into oxygen. You see the red number. I can't show that off. You can see the little red number next to oxygen there is at 2. Yeah, and then this guy is also into oxygen. I'm also trying to keep an eye out for colors, but I'm not too worried. This guy's also oxygen. This guy is melee. What are we trying to do here? Health, is it? Yes, this one is meant to be health, so we don't want to take that melee. There we go, we got a health mutation, and it's on a male, actually. I forgot to mention, you only want... I think I did mention that, actually, but I forgot to actually do it. You only want mutations on the males, and we've actually got two there. I'm actually going to take both of them, and I'll do the one with the better color. Alright, so then you just get... where's our male? Here he is. 0 health. Pick him up. And we want to get one of these babies out. Oh, look at that. Look at that pink. Gorgeous. Options. Change name to 1 health. There we go, just to keep track of it. And then we'll let him grow up. breed him with all these females again and not question the ethics of that. And then we can just keep on rinsing and repeating and hope to get that health up nice and high, and it'll be great. It'll be great. And the other great thing as well is that doing all this gives me some pretty good... Actually, I just wanted to check. I'm not going to... If we have any interesting looking colors. You know what? You know, I'm not too worried about colors right now. If we can pick them up as we go, but I'm sure we'll get plenty. So we can kill everybody in here. There we go. And what was the color on this guy as well? This is how I've been checking out colors, by the way. I'll show this off to you as well. So the Dino Depot mod has these little display things. So basically, anytime I've got a good color, which I've already got quite a few from just breeding up like these, the breeders there. And then you can pop them into there, and you can see... What? Is that a... Oh, I don't think that's an actual color region. You know, that's not one that they actually use. Okay. That's fine. So all we do then is we pop on over. I'm gonna get rid of the 0 health one. And did I didn't get that baby. Give me that baby. Oh. I swear I just heard something get picked up then. That was weird. I actually need to check that we have the range set up properly, right? Okay, there, yep. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh my gosh, and we get so much XP from this. Like, look down in the bottom corner there. I think I was at like 22,000 before I killed that batch, and I'm at 29,000. It's only 30,000. You need 30,000 to get the special key. Yep, so we can get rid of them. And yeah, this guy will grow up, like I said. Match with them, and we just do this with all of these stacks until we have a griffin that we're happy with. Like I think I said earlier, but I don't know how far I'm going to push this, but I'll bring you guys back probably once we have the stats sorted out and we can start thinking about colors. Alright guys, do I have news for you? We are actually done. Yeah, I went ahead and finished up the griffin. I decided not to show you guys the color picking process because I'm being careful not to show it you, even though you've probably already seen it in the thumbnail. Because, well, it would just be a lot of me going, this color here, maybe this green or this green, I think probably this green, and then we'll go this yellow, no, this yellow, and it really wasn't an interesting process. But without further ado, here is the finished griffin. So, it's come out at a level 428, which is pretty amazing. You see, I've got this, it's not the best lighting at the moment, to be fair, but I've got yellow in the... So it's got 3 regions. It's got this back region, it's got this sort of front bit of feathers here, and then it's got all of this green that you see here. So we've got this nice green for the green, and then we've got 2 of the same yellow for the front and back region. And I think it's really cool, and this is what the stats I landed on, by the way. So I've got 42 into health, so that came out at 12,000. 44 into stamina, which came out at 1,200. 42 into weight, which came out at 770, and 42 into melee, which came out into 689, which is pretty decent all around. But that's not considering imprinting. So over here we've got our actual finished griffin with the imprints. Let's jump on this bad boy. Yep, 14,000 health, 12,000 stamina. I don't think that changes with the imprint. 920 weight, and 837.2 melee damage, and I think it's really cool. The colors that we chose, this sort of golden green color, really reminded me of Australia, so that's why I've decided to call this guy Murray, because if you have ties to Australia, you know, I'm not from Australia, but I have a lot of family who's from Australia, or who lives in Australia, and if you have ties to Australia, there's like a 95% chance that you know somebody called Murray. I'm just being straight up, you know? But anyway, let's test this guy out, see how much damage we're doing off the bat. Do we have something here that we can hit? Anything around the place here? Hello, creatures. Okay, there's a pyromane over there. Oh, I don't have damage numbers on. We killed him in one shot, though. One shot of the glide. Alright, here we go. We'll hit this Titanoboa. 2,000 damage off the bat, unleveled. And what about just with our normal hits? Just under 300. Not too bad, not too bad. But we got to level him yet, so I've actually got my Drakeling here, and he's got a bunch of XP. Oh gosh. Let's just get to somewhere a bit more safe so we can level this guy. I don't know, do we want to level into weight at all, or just go all into melee? Because my old Griffin that I was using, I pretty much leveled exclusively into weight. I think we'll just go all melee in this guy. If we want to, I can always breed up another one, because I have a male and female with these stats and these colors, so it's easy enough to breed up another one. And just do a bunch of weight into him. But yep, we've got the full 3,000 experience, and we also get the key from that. And by the way, I've been gathering up a lot of keys, because I've been getting a lot of experience from just breeding up Griffins and then killing them and then breeding them up again. So these are all the keys that I have. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. I'm thinking about maybe doing a live stream where we can just go around and open them all up. I don't know, could be fun, could be fun. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. But anyway, we've got 61 levels. We're going to put it all into melee damage, I've decided. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So good. Oh, just shy of 3,000%. And we're at level 489. Okay, let's see. How much damage are we doing now? It'd better be amazing. It'd better be amazing. Alright, there's a Pyromane there. I reckon we go for him. 7,000 damage on the glide. Wow. That is pretty good. Can't complain with that damage. And what about just on our normal swipes? 1,000 damage on just the normal. Oh my goodness, Murray, you're a beast. You are a beast, Murray. Okay, let's give this guy the proper test though. We're going into the Wyvern Trench, and I'm pretty sure I saw an alpha here not long ago. So if I'm not making that up, then we should try and kill it. I think it'd be good. Good test of Murray. Hello? See a bunch of normal ones. Oh yeah, look, there's an... We just killed that... Was that an alpha? I'm sure I saw it was glowing. Hang on. I thought I saw the alpha glow, but it said it was just a normal fire wyvern. Huh. Well, you know what? We are absolutely decimating these wyverns, by the way. Was that an alpha? No, it wasn't an alpha. I could have sworn I saw alpha glow on that guy. Huh. Okay. Oh, maybe he was just on fire, like that guy is. Why are you on fire, buddy? What a silly wyvern. Dear. I thought that was an alpha. I could have sworn it had the alpha glow. Maybe it didn't. Okay. Well, are there any others around here? Any others wanna pick a fight with us? By the way, I do see all the eggs that we're leaving behind. Today's not the day for that. Our time for collecting wyvern eggs will come probably very soon, actually. In the next couple of episodes, we'll probably grab a wyvern egg or two, or just all of them, because we can just kill all the wyverns now. Yeah. All right, let's fully clear out the wyvern trench. You know, let's do the full job. Hello, hello, sir. Don't even stand a chance. Oh, two at once. With the third one not far behind. I'm not going to be able to pick up any of the stuff because we're all filled up on prime meat. Too good. Too good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. Oh, don't land in the lava, please. You're powerful. You're not that powerful. Yeah, and we've got a few more levels. We can pop them all into melee damage. In fact, we've broken the 3,000 barrier in terms of our health. Pretty good, yeah. So, great success, guys. Great success. Let's get out of here so that we don't have this red tint, and we can see Murray in all his glory. Yeah, I am pretty happy, and we can always expand on Murray further in the future. You know, make him even more powerful. Keep on adding good stats to him, but for now, I am really happy with this guy. So if you guys are excited about Murray as well, do be sure to subscribe. Yeah, stick around for the next episode. maybe a live stream coming up if we want to open those horde keys together. I think we've got over 80 of them to open, so should be a lot of fun. But without further ado, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!